Today we are unveiling our brand new baby Pygmy hippo, and she's been out here a few times out in the big exhibit, but it will be the first time that public will be able to see her. So the baby was born on August the 10th, late at night, and she was born in the holding area. And we did have some people on standby who were just outside of the holding area, and they were watching on camera, and a bunch of us were at home watching on our smartphones, and we all got to see this baby being born. And right now the baby is exclusively nursing, so she is trying to mouth a bit of the food that her mom eats, but she mainly drinks breast milk at this point in time. When the baby was born, she weighed about 5.5 kilograms, and by the time she's full grown, she'll weigh about at least 400 pounds, and pygmy hippos weigh between 400 and 600 pounds. The baby right now, she hangs out with mom all the time, so her personality is emerging, but very slowly. She is feisty, so the times that we do go in there to weigh her, and of course we do have to shift mom away when we weigh the baby because mom is extremely protective. So when we do go in there, the baby is feisty. She'll get on the scale, we weigh her, and of course we had the kiddie pool down there, so she liked to jump in the water and splash and roll around in the water. And then when she was done, she would get out of the water and she would go over to the straw that we have down there, and she would get underneath the straw and hide there. And this is what babies do in the wild, because mums, they leave their babies hidden in vegetation or at riverbanks and little hollows that they dig out in riverbanks. And then the mums go off and they feed during the day, and then they come back for their babies and they call to them, and then the babies come out so they can nurse, and then the babies go and hide again, and then mom goes off and eats some more. So this is what happens, and this is very natural for the baby to bury itself in the straw because it's a very natural instinct for them. For the foreseeable future, the baby is staying here for quite a while. Eventually, she will be moved off to another zoo because we are part of the Pygmy Hippo SSP, which is the Species Survival Plan. So the people who run this program, they will say perhaps that maybe she should move to another zoo to breed with the male there. So that won't happen for quite a while, but she will eventually move. Pygmy hippos are an endangered species. There are only about 3,000 of them left in the wild. Pygmy hippos in the wild are very elusive. They are actually very rarely seen. So all of the information that has been gathered about pygmy hippos has been gathered from the pygmy hippos that are found in zoos. Okay, so out in the wild, pygmy hippos eat vegetation, so a lot of ferns and leaves and fruit that falls onto the forest floor. And here at the zoo, they get a very specialized diet of herbivore cubes, and they get vegetables, which consists of sweet potatoes and carrots and potatoes, and also romaine. having a naming promotion here at the Toronto Zoo, and we're inviting the public to choose a name. We've shortlisted it to 4 names. So if you go to torontozoo.com, you will see the names on there. It starts this Friday, so everybody gets to vote, and whichever name receives the most votes will be the winner.